Okay. Hey y'all, it's me, Marty. And I'm going camping. So come along with. Well, first I got some work to do. Okay, so it is about 5 p.m. Saturday, April 23rd, 2022. I just got home about 15 minutes ago. And I actually didn't think I was going to get home this weekend. I left Tuesday morning and I took a load out to New York and then reloaded a couple different times in Ohio and then came back, and I'm actually unloading Monday morning in the cities. But I thought I might as well come home for the weekend, or half a weekend anyway. So I'm home, and my wife, I got home just in time to get kisses from my wife before she went to work. She works second shift and she was just going to work. And actually she's working a double tonight, so she's working third shift too, but it's a sleep overnight, so hopefully that won't be too bad for her. Praying she has a good night. But I thought, yeah, I'll just hang out tonight, maybe work in the shop or something. And then I had an idea. I thought, what about an adventure? Or a misadventure. So I don't know with this wind, but I'm gonna camp. So I've been wanting to do a little camp out, and you know, I've done it before out here. I just have, you know, have a little campfire and stuff. I just love doing that. And but I wanted to actually do like a whole evening of camping down here, and sleep in my tree house. Okay, so I'm gonna do it. And there's a few problems. First of all, so I built the tree house last fall. And it's pretty much all done. I just built it out of scrap. It's nothing fancy, but actually it's really solid, or the base of it anyway. The wall. I mean it's a 2x6 frame or floor, and then I have it on 4x4 posts. And then the rest is all of these cheap panels I got from a friend. And a bunch of other scrap, and then some metal that we had I put on the roof, and I think half of it's coming off. But anywho, it's pretty much done. I just have to fill some cracks in there. I got a can of that foam insulation filler. I'm gonna do that, and it needs a door. I should have built a door. That was kind of stupid to go all winter without a door. I put a couple pieces of plywood up there by the door, and that didn't do any good. It was probably snow in there all winter long, and critters, who knows. And I haven't looked in there yet. I'm gonna take a look. But I'm gonna camp. I'm gonna do it. And so I'm gonna build a door. I'm gonna get a door on it and then fill the holes quick, and then clean up the mess over here. Yeah, we have wind out here. It blew my chair over. It's crazy. That's a heavy chair. Anyway, and I'm gonna clean up around the area here, and then I'm gonna get everything ready. Also, it's like 75 degrees. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at this. Is that pretty? The sun behind the clouds there. Silver lining. Anywho, it's like 75 degrees. Too warm for me. And it's too warm for Minnesota. Not in April. It's the 30s and 40s is our normal temperatures. We got one day of warm weather. And usually when that happens, it causes storms. So there's some severe thunderstorm warnings or watches that could happen anytime. Could rain, could storm, who knows. But I'm going to do this. So there is that. Also, it's really windy. I really want to have a campfire. And it's not as windy down here. So hopefully it'll be okay, and I'm not going to do it till a little bit later anyway. So, and yeah, so I have some work to do. And I didn't finish the inside, so there's not a bed in there. I want to put like a bunk in there. I want to build a little bunk. I could sleep in my hammock out here too, you know, because it is going to cool off to like 40 tonight, so it'll be really nice. But I want to sleep in the treehouse. We'll see. I might put my hammock up over here too, just because. But I might try to build a bunk real quick. I could sleep on the floor. It's like carpet on the floor, and it's 6 feet off the ground. It's fine. I just don't like being on the ground. That's why I built it, so I could be off the ground. Or I have an old army cot that was my stepdad's. I'm going to see if maybe that'll fit in there. Otherwise, I'll just make a bed. So the plan is to clean up here and put a door on and get it ready. Get everything prepped, get my bedding in the treehouse. And then I'm going to sit down, I'm going to have a little campfire, and I'm going to cook. I don't know what I'm doing or how it's going to work out. I mean, you know, yeah. I'm actually going to cook. You know, I got something to drink, I got something to eat, and I'm going to cook on the open fire. I'm going to do it. And you guys can enjoy it with me. Again, I'm not like a experienced outdoorsman. I love the outdoors. I love camping and fishing and hiking and being outside and everything. But I'm not real experienced. I kind of just learn as I go, like everything else. And I like to make videos and just, you guys can just watch me learn. So it'll be fun. So yeah, so come along with me. It'll be an evening and we'll see what happens. If it's too windy, I'll actually cook in a can in the treehouse. A little bonfire in a can. Cook over it. Yeah, what could go wrong? Jeez. We'll see. But hopefully the wind will die down and I can have a campfire. And then I'll sleep in there. And I might bring our dog Chula down and have her sleep with me in there just for security. And I have a little BB pistol I'm going to have in there too. And I'm going to have lanterns and flashlights on because I'm a wimp. And yeah, I think it'll be fun. And I'm going to set up our trail cams. I put them in the house for the winter. So I'm going to set them up out here too, so they can record what's around the treehouse while I'm sleeping. Anyway, so I got to work on stuff here and get things ready, and then we'll go camping. So join me. Okay, a couple hours later, cleaned up around the treehouse here. I do got a fire going. And I built the door. Okay, so, all right, here's the deal, folks. Yeah, I'm kind of crafty. I can scroll saw, I can make things like that, and little things, and cutting boards and flags and signs and stuff. But I'm not a carpenter at all. So when I build things, yeah, anyway. Okay, so I was just going to make a plywood door. And I didn't have a piece of plywood that was big enough. I was going to piece a whole bunch of pieces together. And trying to get this done just so I can enjoy the evening and make a video. So I used pegboard. I know what you're thinking. Pegboard has holes in it. That's what I was thinking. Because the pegboard was big enough, but it has holes in it, and I don't want holes in it because I don't want bugs coming in. And I don't want people peeking through. I hope my roof doesn't blow off. Anyway, I mean, it's screwed down, and I got blocks up there and all this stuff, but it's, anyway. It's making noise. I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep to that. Anyway, pegboard. But I had an idea. So I had two pieces. So I put two pieces together, and I glued them, and I screwed them together. But I offset them so the holes are covered. So there's no holes in it. So it's double thickness, and it's offset, so there's no holes. And double bonus, I use too long of screws. So the screws are sticking out a ½ inch on the outside. No, it's okay, because somebody tries to get in there and kill me, you know, Sasquatch or somebody, he climbs up the ladder, and he leans against the door to listen to see if anybody's in there, and he's going to get poked by all those screws. He's going to start bleeding. He's going to be startled and dizzy from loss of blood. He's going to fall down, and I won't have to worry about him anymore. So, you know, it all works out. Let's go look inside. Okay, so my goofy tree house here. Oh, so it's 7:30. Yeah, that took a few hours to do this. Anyway, okay, so yeah, it's just hinged, and I got a latch on the front, on the inside. I'm gonna make it better and do things better later, but climb up here. Okay, so this is the inside. So when I built this, I wanted it to be 6 by 8, but because of the tree branches here, I mean, it's a tree house. It's not in the tree, but it's on 4 by 4 posts, and it's attached to the tree. But I couldn't have this wall couldn't have it all the way out because of the tree. So I had to have it 2 feet in, this wall, the door wall. So I lost 2 feet. So it's basically 6 by 6. It's pretty small for a adult tree house. And yeah, it's just a lot of scrap and it's funny looking and all that stuff. But yeah. So I'm going to build a bunk on this side and maybe one on this side and then have a table and shelves and stuff eventually. But for right now, I was going to bring the cot in here. I have an old army cot, but it wouldn't fit. It's about 1 foot too long. So I just put a tarp down, a couple blankets, sleeping bag, pillows. Should be good. It's going to get down to 40. I actually should sleep really good. Yeah, so I have 3 windows that open. See, the whole idea of this is that, you know, I could be up here. If my wife wants to be up here with me too, we can camp in here. We can hang out. Whoa, that's a mouse. You gotta be kidding me. I ain't sleeping in here. Are you kidding me? Give me a heart attack. I'm not sleeping in here with mice. How is there mice in my treehouse? Are you kidding me? Did you see that? Am I a wimp or what? You gotta be kidding me. I don't know. On the floor in here, I was gonna be okay if there wasn't mice. Are you kidding me? Probably a family in here. I don't know. I might just have a fire and sleep inside. Anyway, but the idea is to be able to look out and watch nature. Not nature in here. Oh, anyway. And yeah, I filled all the gaps with that spray foam insulation. And yeah, it looks horrible. But there's mice in here. Well, he ran out, but I'm guessing he has a family. I don't know. Good night. I'm just shaking. Brave guy here, huh? Oh my goodness. Well, we'll see. We'll see if I'm gonna sleep in here. Yeah, I don't know. Anywho. Okay, let's go sit by the fire. Oh. Well. That's scared the poop out of me. Yeah, that's on video. No, I'm not going to edit that out. You got to see how big a wimp I am. Well, I'm going to stoke my fire here, and then I'll let you know what the evening's activities are going to be. Seriously, mice in my treehouse. I love it. Oh my goodness. I'm such a wimp. I can't wait to watch that. So, okay, putting out my fire here. Anywho, so I'm gonna have a little bonfire here, a little campfire, a little bushcraft fire. It's starting to cool off, the wind's dying down, so I should be okay. And I'm gonna cook a meal. So, or I'm gonna try to. Well, it was going good. Anywho, okay, so keep my fire going here. If I can get it going good, have a nice fire. I have a little grate here. I'm going to put that on the fire, and I can get comfy here. Oh, I need a stick. I'll be right back. Getting old, y'all. Preferably a green stick. Well, all right, this might work. Come on, baby, burn. Making lots of smoke. So, sorry, I don't want to do a lot of rambling on this video. Making a stick here because I'm going to try something. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm going to try. So I hope you're all doing well. Yeah, I wasn't actually planning on being home this weekend. I mean, I always like to be home. But I just left Tuesday, and but I'm delivering Monday morning in the cities, which is only like an hour from here. You know, if it ends up being Sunday afternoon and I get to the cities, I'll just stay overnight. But I mean, I thought, well, I got half the weekend, I might as well go home. My boss doesn't mind. I don't know if this is gonna work. Go home for the weekend, and then I'll just get up early Monday morning and I'll go deliver that load. So, works nice. I have the evening, have a little camp out. I am going to sleep in there. That mouse is just going to, he can snuggle up to me if he wants, but I am doing it. I'm not going to be a wimp. Just scare me though. Okay, so here's what I got. Oh, now it's burning. I actually have a meal, a good meal here. I gotta get comfy here. Can't sit on my sit on my knees. Anyway, okay, so what do I got for dinner? I always thought it'd be cool to do a little camp out and make a video. I mean, I've been camping, and my wife been camping. My wife and I have been camping, and you know, we went up to the North Shore last year and we camped out. We put the tent in the back of the pickup, and that was fun. Usually we get a hotel or whatever, but anyway, so I've been camping, I've cooked out and stuff, but never really on an open fire. But I'm gonna try this. I thought it'd be cool to do this tonight, and a cool video too. People do these kind of videos all the time. So yeah, anyway, okay, so I have a steak. So I have a nice looking steak. I don't have steak very often. My wife and I have steak now and then, but I just thought for just a little fun little thing. So I got steak. I got a potato and an onion. The onion's the same size as the potato. Actually, I got a lot more potatoes inside, but the steak's pretty big. So then I got butter, And I got Marty's Dash, which if you don't know what Marty's Dash is, it's my own little concoction. It's just seasonal, garlic salt, onion salt, black pepper mixed together. And I just thought, you know, why not have them all together? So I did that. I put them in a thing. I put camo duct tape on it. Actually made a bunch of these for our kids for Christmas. It's actually really good. Anyway, so I got that and a baguette. So I'm going to put this on I think I'm going to put this on a stick too. I'm not sure. Well, I have a pan. So I'm going to cut up the potato and the onions and fry them in a pan. I might do the steak on a stick or on the grill. Not sure yet. My fire's got to get going better first so I can get some coals. Anyway, so yeah, I think I'm gonna put the baguette on a stick and maybe the steak too. I don't know. Yeah, so, and I have a beer. Okay, so I think I told you guys this once before. I mean, I'm not a big drinker at all, and I never will be. When I was younger, I drank a lot, enough for a lifetime, but that was another life. I quit drinking years ago. I went like 25 years without drinking. Just didn't like that lifestyle, and there's more to live for. But a few years ago, I had a beer with my son at a Twins game, and so now and then I have a beer. I love the taste of beer, and I like to just have a cold beer on the weekend once in a while. So I think I probably have a 6-pack a year. That's how much beer I drink. Seriously. I'm going to have one, maybe two tonight. You know, just camping out here. But I had one earlier this year, so I've had two. We're a quarter into the year already. So, yeah, I have like a 6-pack for the whole year. That's it. Oh, it's good. It just sounded good tonight. A beer and a steak and taters and a baguette. Campfire, sleep in the treehouse. But yeah. So, I'm going to get dinner ready here. I'll move the camera a little closer. Yeah, I usually edit this part out, but maybe I won't. It's too funny. Jeez, fall in the fire. Okay. Oh, I'm tired. Not from work, from getting all this stuff ready for this little camp out. Okay. All right. So, let's get the potato and onions going first. Hopefully this can keep burning. I don't know. I might have to get some more. I have a whole bunch of scrap wood. I might actually have it hidden here behind camera because I wanted to use logs and all the natural stuff, but I do have a whole bunch of scrap wood from my shop that's really dry. But I want to get some coals. Anyway, a little dust in there. Okay, so, well, let's get some butter. If a little's good, a lot's better. Okay. I'm going to put this next to the fire so that can start to melt a little bit. Cut up this tater. Yeah, I just wanted to do something different. Just for something fun to do. And for a video. Oop. 5-second rule. Do a little camp out. That's my wife. She has to work. I wish she was home, but she has to work. And I just have a little adventure. Okay. Taters. So I hope you're all doing well. Oh, I wanted to mention a couple things. So, a couple people asked, you know, some people, and I realize it, and it's okay, I know some people don't like all my videos. I know there's a few of you that like everything, and I'm thankful for that. You just like watching me, whatever I'm doing. And that's what my channel is. It's just whatever I'm doing in life, and I just like to share it. And it's fun to make videos. I don't know, it's just kind of neat to do. I'm not a master chef, if you're all wondering. You can probably tell. I'm not a I'm not a carpenter. I'm not a real good brave or outdoorsman, and I'm not a chef either. Anyway, but somebody had mentioned they don't like everything. I'm losing stuff here. Okay, let that butter melt a little bit there. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I'm going to put my baguette on the stick and maybe do the steak on the grate. I don't know if this is going to work or not. They're all laughing at me. That's okay. I like to help people smile and help people laugh, so yeah, laugh at me. Anywho, so somebody had mentioned they don't like all videos. They like woodworking. They say, oh, do more woodworking. And somebody said, do more hiking. You know, I'm like, I like to do different things. I'm not just a woodworker or a hiker. You know, I like to do lots of different things. And, you know, it's my channel. And there's more to me than just woodworking or just hiking or whatever. I like to do different things, and I just like to share my life. So, so if you don't like everything, that's okay. Don't watch them. If you don't like me making a fire and camping out, don't watch it. You can wait for the next woodworking video. I'll have more. But the thing is, I have playlists, okay? So I have groups of videos. So I have over 600 videos. Crazy. And I made playlists. So I I grouped them all together. So like all my woodworking videos are in my woodworking playlist. If you only want to watch woodworking, go to that playlist and you can watch all my videos. I got tons of woodworking videos, but I also have tons of hiking videos, or playing mandolin, or singing, or you know, doing stuff in my raft and the canoe, things with my wife and with kids, and just all kinds of different things, you know, trucking and teaching and just adventures and tours and stuff. I'm gonna burn this baguette. It's gonna go good night. This is going good. This is going good. Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing here. I need another log to hold this up higher, but anyway, good night. But yeah, so I have playlists. If you don't, please don't watch. If you don't like all of my videos, don't watch them. Watch the ones you do like. I have playlists, so go look at the playlists. And maybe I'll put a couple of them. I'll link to this video in the description. My woodworking playlist, my hiking playlist, you know, but just go click on playlists. I have like 30 or so. So yeah. The other thing is, you might have seen that my butter's starting to melt. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just learning as I'm going here. It would be nice to get coals, but I don't know if I'm gonna get coals. It is burning good though. Another thing, you might have noticed that maybe, I don't know, but I think there's probably more commercials on my videos now, because I'm monetized now. You get a certain amount of subscribers and views, then you can make money on YouTube, and it's pennies. Pennies per year. It's not much. It's not going to be, but everything helps to just help the channel and help me, help us, you know. So, but, you know, just watch them or skip them if you can or whatever. I mean, I don't think it's that big a deal, but I know a lot of people don't like commercials. But here's the thing. You know, in TV, we watch TV and there's commercials and we just watch them, deal with it, and watch our show. It's worth it to us to go watch the commercials to watch our show. You know, kind of the same with YouTube. And the whole thing is, YouTube, this huge platform of YouTube, is free. It's totally free, so we don't really have a right to complain about commercials or ads. I mean, if they want to make some money and help pay for this huge free platform, you know, they have right to do that. I'm gonna put my potatoes in here, and my onions. Here, I'll show you this. But anyway, yeah. So, you know, I don't know. I think they have a right to have commercials, and now I'm making a little bit. It's just gonna be pennies, not much, but everything helps. So I hope that's okay with y'all. And you know, I know it's kind of hard to deal with that sometimes, but it's all part of the fun. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that. Oh, I got stuff falling all over here. Anyway, yeah. Oh, I need some Marty's Dash in there. Good night. I have a heart attack here. I mean, I'm trying to eat better and exercise more, but not tonight. So anyway, yeah. And I don't know how I'm going to do the steak. I think I might... What's my baguette doing? You know what? I think I need some butter on my baguette. What is a baguette? It just looked like a big bun. I think is all it is. Some butter on that baguette. But yeah, I just want to mention that as far as playlists and ads and that stuff. It's like raw. Part of it's raw, part of it's burnt. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know. I don't really have any coals yet, but I think I might. I think kind of set the grate on the side there. Put my baguette on the side, and then I'm gonna put my steak on there. Seriously, I never have steak. I actually have another one I'm gonna make for my wife. Look at that. Eh? You know how good that works. Alright. You're not a real outdoorsman if you don't wipe the food off of your knife onto your pants. You gotta love it. I mean, you gotta love it. I mean, well, you gotta love it a little bit. I mean, it helps if you do, because otherwise, you know. Here, let's move the camera back. Here. Okay, I need more logs. I should split some logs, but I really enjoy splitting wood. If you guys haven't noticed that before in my videos, I love just sitting with my little hatchet and splitting wood. It's just enjoyable. I just really like it. Not enough fire over here. Let's see here. What was I talking about? I don't know. I'm gonna go like that. Stick it right in the fire. This is fun. I've never really done this, like actually cook. I'm gonna burn my steak, I know it. Let me drop it. Oh, it's cooking too fast. There. This is fun. Do something different. Yeah, it's really muddy because snow melted and it's been raining. And all right, keep burning. Come on. Oh, my baguette there. Burning my part of my baguette. Jeez. Oh, good night. Gotta love it. It's all part of the fun. Yeah, I'm in my shorts. It was like too warm. It was like 70 degrees. It is cooling off now. It's like 60, 62, I think now. Sun's starting to go down. Can't believe there's mice in my treehouse. Ooh, we're cooking. It's sizzling in there. So I wanna I haven't carved any spoons in a long time. But I wanna get some wood. I don't know what kind yet. I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe birch, or maybe even maple or box elder. Box elder is really pretty for spoons. And oh no. Jeez. Woo! Okay, how's my steak doing here? Cooking slowly. Potatoes and the onions are doing good. The baguette's kind of burning over there, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this meal pans out here. What was I saying now? I forgot what I was saying. Ooh, that smells good. Some more butter on my baguette here. You know what I should do? I should slice it open and put some butter inside. Ooh, that's hot. So yeah, I'll have a little meal here. Oh no, I was saying. So I want to carve maybe a birch or maple, or I need some tongs. There we go. So I want to get some birch or maple or box elder. I really don't know how to cook. I like cooking, but I'm not good at it. No, I want to... Oh, wow. Taters, onion, they're cooking good. Ew. Sizzling. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, it's been brown in the butter. I hope it's not windy tomorrow, because my wife and I, after church, we might go for a hike. And then I was thinking it might be fun to have a little bonfire in the afternoon, and she likes bonfires too. Look at it. It's cooking. Anyway, No, I'm going to get some birch or maple or box elder or something. And I want to carve all the same, a new spoon, you know, a small one, and a fork. I've never done a fork. I've tried and they didn't turn out. But I want to do a fork and a butter knife and a little spatula. And there'll be a little kit to have in my pack. I have a spoon and a fork and a little spatula I made. They didn't turn out very good, so I want to do a new one, a new set. And yeah, I'm going to do that sometime. I'll do a video. I don't really know how to cook steak. Oh, how's my baguette doing? Burning. I don't know. I didn't even bring a plate. I'll just eat in that. I'll eat on the cutting board maybe. I don't have a fork either. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm gonna run up, go to the bathroom, and I'm gonna get a fork. I'll let you guys just watch. You watch the food, okay? Let me know if anything catches fire, okay? I'll be right back. Ugh. Hopefully the mice don't come down and eat anything. You watch my food for me? Stick fell in my taters. Thought you were watching it for me. Okay. Oh, that was kind of fun. Alright, I gotta get that stick out of my taters. How's my steak doing? I really don't know how to cook steak. So, I mean, it's okay if it's, ooh, these are getting done. I think they are done. Got them there. How's my baguette doing? It's on fire. Okay, well, I'm gonna call my baguette done, and for all practical purposes, I'm gonna call my steak done too. Because they say it's better to have it like rare, medium rare. I mean, I always like things well, but I don't want it burnt either. I'll do it some more. God, I'm gonna drop it in the fire, you what? Alright. So yeah, I hope you're all doing well. You know, my mantra is to try to live life fully in the midst of all the hard things of life. I'm going to put some butter down in this baguette. Big old chunk of butter in there. Yeah, make it melt in there. That's what I'm talking about. Well, this one's kind of burnt, but I'm sure it's still going to be good. I burnt my baguette off. Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot. Well, I got enough butter. Okay. Let that melt in them. Open my tarp here more. I got more room to sit. It's all muddy around here, so it's kind of. Well, it's a really nice evening. The wind died down, and it's cooling off. I like it cooler. Try to get comfortable here. Maybe that's better. It's a kindergarten style. I remember kindergarten. A few years ago. Alright, let's get some taters. Whew, that pan's hot. Now let's get all the taters, actually. Nobody's eating with me. I mean, if you guys want to come over and join me, you could. Alright. How's the steak doing? I didn't season it or anything, but... Whoa! Oh, nope, I don't want to lose my steak. Good night. Alright, I think it's done. How's it look to you? Oh my goodness. That's a good steak. Man, I don't have steak very often. That's good, it's done. Oh wow. I didn't even season it or marinate it or anything. I just... Oh, what do I do with the grill? Oh, the grate. Anyhow. Oh, no. Nope. 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 I ain't losing that steak. I can't get up. Oh. What do you think? Come on, focus. I didn't season it or marinate it or anything. It's really good. Oh. Oh my goodness. That'll work. Alright. Oh yeah. Monday. So for those of you who follow my trucking, I'm a truck driver, it's my job. So Monday morning I'll go unload the bricks I brought from Ohio. And then I'm going to come back home again because I need to get my AC fixed. It's been not working right. It was not working when I was down in Texas and it was really hot. Can't handle that. So I got to get that fixed. So then I'll be back Monday. And then if they fix it Monday, I'll go out Tuesday morning or Wednesday morning. And I'm going to stay out like a week and a half or so. Just be careful you don't cut yourself when you do that. And get back on the 5th because the 6th, May 6th, is my wife and I's anniversary. 16 years. So we never go on big vacations. We just never can afford it, or just, and we don't really like to go places that other people like to go. I don't know. I mean, I guess it would be fun sometime, but this meal, baguette full of butter, steak, fried taters and onions, Marty's Dash all over it, butter all over it. Well, you're gonna have a heart attack sitting by a fire here. But anyway, so I'll get back on the 5th, and then I'm gonna be off for a whole week because again, we don't go on big vacations or anything, but we love the North Shore of Minnesota. The North Shore is a stretch of highway along Lake Superior from Duluth up to Grand Portage, right on the Canadian border. Absolutely gorgeous. I've been at every state. Truck driving, I've been to every state in the country. I've been everywhere, a lot of pretty places, but Minnesota is still my favorite. And the North Shore is my favorite in Minnesota. We love it up there. It's just beautiful by the lake. It's crisp and cool up there. Even in the summertime, it's not real hot. Gosh, what am I doing here? And but we usually go up in the spring and the fall. But anyway, beautiful Lake Superior, all the ships, and my wife likes to collect rocks, so you know, rock collecting. And the Superior hiking trail is like close to 300 miles of hiking trails. There's dozens of waterfalls, amazing, incredible waterfalls. I have a playlist of the North Shore. You want to check it out, go watch those videos. Just absolutely amazing. It's just beautiful up there. I got a log here in my backrest. Hold it over here. And we love the North Shore. It's so beautiful up there. And, you know, there's camping, there's hotels, you know, there's little gift shops, there's bed and breakfasts, wonderful places to eat. The North Shore of Minnesota is so beautiful. So there is Duluth, and they have museums, places to see, places to eat, and all that. That's fine. But what's really good is north of there. I'm not really, Duluth is a city. I'm not crazy about Duluth. I've seen everything there. I like to go north. I'm not happy till I'm about an hour north of Duluth. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna, actually the couple of days after our anniversary, we're gonna go up there for like 3 or 4 days. My wife's got some time off too, so but yeah, so I'm gonna go out week and a half or so, and then I'll be home for a week, and we'll go up there, and I'm gonna do some woodworking at home too, because I'll be home for a whole week. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this dinner. I just have a feeling, I just have a funny sneaking feeling that there's mice living in my sleeping bag up there. If there's one, there's probably a family. I'm sleeping in there. I'm doing it. I'm gonna at least I'm gonna try. But I'm gonna enjoy this fire. Enjoy this wonderful meal. Cooked on a fire. Can you believe it? It ain't bad either. I'm a little too close now. But I'm not gonna videotape my whole evening here. I'll tape some more of the fire a little later and just hanging out after dark maybe, if I don't get spooked. And we got deer around here, and raccoons, there's coyotes across the lake. You know, well, who knows what else. But I'm going to sit by a fire, enjoy it, and I'll tape some more. And then I'll tape when I go into the tree house when I get ready for bed. I think I'm going to have a candle on out here and a lantern. Just because I'm a wimp. I'm going to try this baguette. Full of butter. Oh my goodness. This actually turned out good. I got lucky. But I'll videotape different times throughout the night, and then in the treehouse, and then in the morning. See how the potatoes and onions are. Gotta be kidding me. Oh, it's good. I got lucky. Good night. My knees are burning off. I gotta move back. It's a nice fire, but good night. So yeah, just, you know, my encouragement to y'all is just to live life fully. Do what you can, you know. I got home and had one evening. Well, I get tomorrow too, but my wife worked tonight, so I couldn't see her. And I thought, what am I going to do? And I decided to have an adventure. I really don't want to sleep with mice, but they were by the window, so they could easily get my sleeping bag. But I'll get Chula. I'll have Chula in there with me. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe she'd keep them away. I'm sorry to eat in front of you guys, but this is amazing. Steak, a baguette, potatoes and onions, smothered in butter and Marty's Dash. I don't eat very good in my truck. I mean, I've gotten better at cooking meals in there. Can you see me? And sometimes I'll eat out, and sometimes I'll bring leftovers. But I'd rather have home cooking and, my goodness, a meal cooked over a fire. So tomorrow I'm going to do this for my wife. I'm going to cook steak, the baguette. I have another baguette, and fried potatoes. Try to do it the same for her. Is this still going? Oh. I probably shouldn't eat all of this, but I'm gonna. Oh, Canadian geese flying over. You know, it's nice out here. We live in the country. What a blessing. It really is. We have so much wildlife out here. So much abundance of birds. Amazing. Those are trumpeter swans, actually, I think. We have Canadian geese, trumpeter swans, loons, pheasants. Sometimes we have sandhill cranes, pelicans, geese, swans. I think I already said that. Just abundant. Bald eagles. We have bald eagles around here. We see them often. You know, and we have deer, and we have coons, coyotes. We haven't seen the coyotes, but we hear them. Caught a fox in the corner one time on my trail cam. I have a playlist of trail cam videos too. I did set them up. I got one on the post of the treehouse and one on over by the garden. It's kind of fun to see wildlife. Need to get some deer, like a salt block for the deer, and get some apples and carrots for them put out, because they come right into our yard. I'm burning my legs off here. Well, I'm gonna enjoy my fire and my meal here. I don't know, record some more later. That was an amazing meal. I can't believe it actually turned out. Steak, taters, and onions, a baguette. That was good. Yeah, I got my chair out. I got tired of sitting on the ground. I got a flashlight on here so you can see me. Of course, it's like a laser beam shining in my eyes, but I think if I turn it off, well, you can still see the fire, you just can't see me. But yes, you don't need to see me, I guess. But you can listen to me ramble without seeing me. Yeah, it cooled off. I think it's about 58 now. It's gonna get down to 40, so I mean, you know, I filled all the gaps in the treehouse. I mean, it's not airtight, and those little hatch windows I built, you know, they're not sealed tight, but I'm on a couple of blankets and I got a good warm sleeping bag, so it should be good. Mice will probably keep me warm. I really don't like the thought of mice being in there. I'm really thinking though that they won't bother me, and I think I'm gonna get Chula and have her in there too, and that'll probably keep them away. And yeah, again, I'm not some big hardcore bushcrafter outdoorsy guy. I just like the outdoors, and I love little fires, and I like camping type stuff. It's just fun. I'm 200 feet from our house. I mean, this is my little bushcraft area where I built the tree house, have a little campfire area, and you know, just a little hangout place. It's like 200 feet from the house down in the corner of our yard. But you know, it's all country around here. I mean, I can see the city of Litchfield. You know, we lived in Litchfield for like 20 years. And then we bought this little hobby farm 4 years ago now. And it's just south of Grove City. Technically, we live in Grove City, but we're in the country. But looking over to the east, I can see Litchfield because it's only 6 miles away. And looking to the northwest, I can see Grove City because it's only 2 miles away. But otherwise, it's all fields and woods and, you know, lakes around, and it's still country. It's not wilderness, but it is for me. I got another video if you want to watch. I slept in my hammock. Well, one time, I don't remember. Yeah. Well, the one time, I don't know if I made it all night, but the second time I did, I don't remember. Anyway, set up a little camp up in the front part of the yard, and slept in the hammock. That was fun. You know, got to get used to doing it in our yard, and then maybe I can do it out in the woods someday. Not alone. You know, if my wife wants to do it sometime. We did one night last year up on the North Shore. It was so fun. But it was a campground, so it'd be neat to do a little more rustic. But that was really nice. The state park, actually. Man, that was nice. Yeah, that was so funny too. I don't like being on the ground. I just don't like to be on the ground where all the critters are, and it's hard anyway. So I made a platform in the back of my pickup, and I put a tent. I got a 4-person tent, which is really a 2-person. It fit in there perfect, and a queen-size mattress fit in there perfect. And we slept in the tent in the back of the pickup. So it was kind of neat. And we had fire and had meals out by the campfire. Went on a couple hikes. It was nice. We were only there a day because then it was raining. Rain was coming, so we didn't stay the second night. But that was fun. So I hope we can do some camping sometime more. And again, I don't like summer. I mean, I like summer, but I don't like the heat. I don't like the bugs, mosquitoes, all that stuff. I like to be in the raft or the canoe or swimming or fishing, be by the water. Camping is not really my thing in the summertime. Spring or fall. I could even do winter. We were dressed warm and, you know, but yeah, summer's not my favorite season. My favorite season is fall. Second would be winter. Third would be spring, and fourth would be summer. But this is nice. I love a fire. Campfire, bonfire, bushcraft fire, big or small. It's so relaxing. You know, I work hard, my wife works hard too, and we all do. And we have our hobbies and all different things that we like to do, and some of our hobbies and some of our things that we like to do aren't very relaxing. They're work. I mean, woodworking, I like it. Woodworking, I enjoy it, but it's work. And even hiking, I love hiking. That's work, you know. It's like exercise. It's wonderful, but it's work, you know. But a bonfire, a little bushcraft campfire, chopping some wood up, that's work, yeah, but I enjoy it. Just chopping up stuff and having a little fire and just sitting and enjoying it. It's just, ugh. And when it's cool out, warming up to the fire, there's so many wonderful things about a fire. You get warmth from it. You get light from it. You get, you know, you can boil water on it. You can cook food on it. Keeps animals away. You know, you could signal for help and all kinds of stuff. And it's just, I think it's a morale booster. It's just, you know, if you're like lost in the woods or some kind of emergency situation or something, if you could start a little fire, you know, then you have warmth. Then you can cook food. You can boil water to drink, you know, if you don't have fresh water, you know, or whatever, out of a river, creeks. Yeah. The smell of a fire, the sound of the fire, the feel of the fire, the look of the fire. It's just beautiful. And it's one of the 10 essentials, you know, for survival. You need to know how to make a fire, you know. Again, I've always in the past put lighter fluid on it and use a lighter. But now I can do it with a ferro rod and, you know, start a fire with a spark. You know, you got to have some tinder and kindling and split logs. I mean, you could put whole logs on there. I got a couple whole logs on there. I didn't want to chop anymore, but it's better if you can split it all because then it burns better. But to know how to do that is a good thing, I think. We have so this is a little one I made here. This is kind of my little bushcraft area. But we have a bigger one up towards the house. And we'll use that one if we want to sit out there together, my wife and I. Or we want to have company over. We love having people over, visiting, sitting by a fire. Fun, relaxing thing to do. I'm just going to enjoy the fire here. Probably for another hour or so. It's about 9:30, but it's so nice. And the cooler it gets, the nicer it is. Enjoy it, and then hit the sack, and yeah, I'll probably videotape when I go to sleep, and then again in the morning when I wake up, or I might do a little fire in the morning. I don't know. Get a coffee, have some coffee by the fire. Anywho. Well, I'm going tonight. I'm going tonight. I'm going night-night, y'all. I'm in the treehouse. I think I might go get our dog Chula in a little bit. Oh, I got it all sealed up, sealed all the cracks, and trapped the mice in here. The one ran out, but I'm sure there's a family. But I'm tired. I pray for God to protect me from them. And anyway, thanks so much for watching. Actually, I'll record a little bit in the morning when I get up, and might have a little fire early in the morning. Anyway, hope you enjoy this. Kind of a goofy video, but I hope I can sleep in here. It's a little too quiet, and I have a little fan, but the batteries were dead in my little portable fan, so I don't know, but I'm really tired. So anyway, good night, y'all, and we'll see you in the morning. Ooh, it gets dark. I need a night light. Oh. Morning, y'all. Well, I survived the night in the treehouse. Well, barely. About 4 a.m. I went in the house. But I made it. I actually slept really good. It would have been nice to have a little mattress under me or something, but with the blankets, I was plenty warm. I was out of the wind. My sleeping bag was warm. I was really tired because I had gotten up really early yesterday. I got up like 5 a.m. in Indiana and drove home. So I was really tired. So I was going to go in and get Chula, but I got in there and I was comfy. It might be a little chilly for her. I mean, it was really nice. I wasn't cold at all. I like it a little cooler anyway. I like it to be cooler and, you know, be warm in a sleeping bag. And I always have to have my fan, and I didn't have a fan. But again, I was really tired. and the wind picked up again. It had died down in the evening, so I could do a fire and do my meal. But it picked up again, so the wind, I don't know, kind of put me to sleep. It usually doesn't happen, but I slept really good in the treehouse. That was fun last night. It was a little bit of work, too. Building the door and filling the cracks in the treehouse, cleaning up, getting everything down here. But then when I had the fire, we cooked the meal, it was nice, and then I slept good in the treehouse. It was good. But about 4 a.m. I went in because I woke up and I could hear my little furry friends, the mice. There must be a family in there. I could hear them. I think they're living in the roof because the roof, the way I made it, I had like a steel grate that we had, and we have a lot of metal scrap and stuff, and I put that steel grate on top of the treehouse, and then I put a whole bunch of like 3 old tarps on it, and then I put a whole bunch of metal flashing we had, just scrap. I screwed it all down, and so there's a little area in there, probably about 3 inches, and I bet they're living in there because there's no space in the walls. The walls aren't covered inside, so I'm guessing they're living in the roof. And I heard them up there scurrying around, and I couldn't get back to sleep. And the thought of them right above me, I'm surprised I made it that long. So I made it all night. I got up at 4 a.m. and went in the house and went back to sleep for a couple hours. It's about 6:30 now, Sunday morning. It's about, I don't know, 33 or so degrees now, so it's chilly now. But I actually got a fire going. It's breezy again, and it's kind of sprinkling off and on. But the sun's coming up. It's kind of partly cloudy. You know, if the sun's out at all, I look at it as, partly sunny, or mostly sunny. Look at the positive. So it's like, it's partly sunny. Sun's coming up, it's peeking through over there. Got my coffee. Oh, so good. I found some dry branches. I got a fire going right away. The wind kind of helped. But I didn't feel like splitting any logs this morning. It's a little chilly. So I just put a couple logs on there. I don't know if they're going to take or not, but I decided to do a little fire. Then I'm going to go in and shave and shower and start getting ready for church. My wife will be home from work pretty soon. But, yeah. Nice little camp out. That's kind of a little adventure. I had one night by myself. I thought I might as well do something. It was kind of funny last night. Just before I went in, when I was, kind of letting the fire wind down, I had my flashlight, and I was shining it around. I got this one. It's a small flashlight, but it's really bright, and it goes wide, or you can make it spot. And I went like this around, because I heard some things in the dark. And way over there, just about, I don't know, maybe 50, 75 feet away, I seen eyes, and it was a deer. We have lots of deer around here. So I'm going to look at the trail cam footage this morning, and if I caught anything on there, I'll put that at the end of the video. But yeah, I know this video is like an hour and a half. I know some of you don't like that, but some of you do. Some of you like the long ones. I like the long ones. Mike Barton, Bushcraft Barton's YouTube channel, he is a neat guy. I like to watch his videos of just camping, just enjoying the wilderness. And so I like to do that once in a while. This is really my first video of a solo campout. Yeah, I know we're in our backyard, but it was still nice. Kind of fun. I hope the wind dies down.
I want to do a fire later today and make that meal that I made last night. I want to make that meal for my wife. Oh, wow, that was that good on the fire. I'm hoping we can get hiking today. We'll see. Go to church together this morning and enjoy the day. She works tonight again. So I'm going to do some woodworking in the shop this evening. Not real late, though. I got to get up early tomorrow morning to deliver my load. But anyway. But then I'll be back Monday, and you know what that means. Probably do my live stream from home, and I think she's off work Monday night, so maybe she'll do it with me again. It's always better with her. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy this little fire, my coffee, and that was a fun little camp out. Oh, it's nicer now. It was a little warm yesterday, but it cooled off nice last night. It's nice this morning. I like it cooler. Wear a sweatshirt, have a fire, coffee. Bugs are gone. It's a beautiful day the Lord has made. Every day is a beautiful day. Whether it's raining or storming or joys or trials, every day is a blessing. So I just pray you all can enjoy every day and live life fully. Find your adventure. Thanks so much for enjoying this with me. We'll see you next time.